Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. And on this episode, we're going to be looking at the brand new entry line ball from Brunswick, the new Soul. Ow! Have mercy! Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am the Bearded Beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by the Disco King, Scoops Porter. And as we said, we're going to be looking at the new Soul from Brunswick. Now, a lot of people, when they hear entry line, they think entry line performance. Well, once again, Brunswick has delivered anything but entry line with the Soul. Now, this ball is extremely strong, but extremely smooth. Now, why don't you tell us about your experience with it, Scoops?
Now, this ball, when I started throwing it, reminded me of another ball that's on the market. An orange ball, which I love. And this ball, I fell in love with right away, too. Once again, grabs the lane, nice steady motion, strong, but smooth all the way through.
Yeah, and you know, it's very interesting. Brunswick is now offering a little bit of every kind of ball motion that you would see from every different kind of ball out there. It's not just long and strong or long and angular. There's the smooth balls in between that any player can get into and score with. But rather than listen to us talk about it, why don't we take it laneside and see how it stacks up? Alright guys, so here we are with Wayne Porter, our low-speed, low-rev player.
Yeah, he's bowling a KEGEL Main Street oil pattern.
Now, as we said in the intro, when we hear entry line, when a lot of people hear entry line, they think, well, I guess it's going to be a weak ball.
Yeah.
And this is not a weak ball.
No, this is Brunswick doing what Brunswick does. This ball is strong, but not, like, jumpy. It's very smooth off the spot. If you can watch where Wayne's throwing it. Once it's bread and butter shot.
Yep.
Just nice angled into the pocket.
Now, one of the things I like is Brunswick has matched a relatively strong cover with a higher RG core, which means it does clear down a little bit farther.
Yeah.
With a lot of energy down lane.
But I don't find it. I didn't find it as strong as some high RG cores that we've thrown in the past.
Yeah, we actually, myself personally, felt like he's almost fallen over the line. It's okay, old man. We'll get you a walker. It's okay.
Oh.
What we found was that the ball actually seemed to transition more mid lane. It was a very different motion than what we've seen from Brunswick.
Yeah. I've seen it somewhere before, which I fell in love with the ball. This ball didn't disappoint me at all either. This is very similar motion. You can see mid lane. That's where it's making it's starting to make its move, and it's just right into the pocket. Very easy to control. Very smooth. Like,
yeah, and you know, I think that's one thing that Brunswick was aiming for when they made this ball, was that a new bowler or somebody not necessarily of a low average, but a lower average who has problems controlling the way the ball reacts.
Yeah.
This ball is so smooth and so controllable, it just makes it easier for them to score.
Yeah, and it that's what it is for sure. They delivered with that, and for us more experienced players, it's going to give us something dangerous in our bags for sure.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Having this nice mid lane motion that doesn't then lose energy or jump down lane is huge. Now here we have John Fallis, our guest bowler. Now you can see for him, because it is a higher RG core, and as we said, it's retaining energy, it really gets those pins moving.
Yeah, he was blowing the racks apart. Like, I was in awe. Just pin action was crazy.
Yeah. Now you can still see, even though he's throwing it harder than Nick and Wayne, where his break point is down closer to the hash marks, it's still very smooth. It's not producing an angular motion.
No, it's just a little bit further up the mids. It's not quite like a down lane motion. It's still, a very subtle move.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I really liked about this ball was, with the cover being at 500 plus compound, there's a long way you can go to adjust this depending on your speed. So if you have a lower ball speed or you're more rev dominant, you can take this cover and change it to match up more with your game.
Yeah, knock the polish off and bring it up with a little bit more surface and a little less skid.
Now here I am throwing it. Now you can see I'm playing pretty deep, and that ball is strong off the spot. Yeah. I'm a little more rolly than, say, John Fallis or yourself.
Yeah.
So when the ball changes direction for me, I have to make sure that it is extremely controllable off the break point.
And once again,
look at my face there.
Yeah. I think this delivered. That's the key thing I think that we have to keep saying about this ball. It's controllable.
Yeah, you can see I'm playing fifth arrow there, out anywhere between, I'd say about 12 and 7.
Yeah.
And it's smooth off the spot, but strong, really strong rolling. Yeah. You can see that fifth motion, arrow, I was into 15.
Yeah. That traction it starting to roll up nicely in the mids just gives it that nice motion near the end.
Yeah, now for me, this is actually a ball I can go to straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And
especially
play in
on
a house condition.
Yeah, your house shot. It'll help you out for sure.
All right, guys, that about wraps it up for another episode. If you like what you saw of this show and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews.
You can also follow us on Twitter at Laneside Reviews and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget to find us online at www.lanesidereviews.com. So until next time, guys, we'll see you Laneside. This program sponsored by Turbo Driven to Bowl for all the Quad 2 inserts and switch grip interchangeable thumbs we use in all of our equipment. Dexter Bowling Shoes, the world's most advanced shoe, the SST-8. Bowlerama Berry, for all the lanes we bowl on. For birthday parties and corporate events, call now. Still searching for that perfect fit? With no residue and easy removal, Real Bowler's tape really is the Real Bowler's choice. And Plantronics, rig, stereo headset and mixer. For streaming, gaming, and more. Play more, pause less.